OTE or optimal trade entry strategy. This is going to be a scalping strategy. And this one is almost better than the silver bullet, or you can combine this with the silver bullet in confluence. Okay, so let's get into the video. All right, so we're going to be mainly using this scalping strategy on the indexes. So, or you can use it in the futures market. So S&P 500, the NAS 100, or US 30, also known as ES, NQ, and YM. All right, so typically what we're going to see is if the London session is bearish, then we should see a continuation in New York. Okay, so whatever London does here, we'll see a retracement of some sort into the New York session. Okay, so 9:30 open, around 9:30 or so into 10 o'clock, we'll get almost like a Judas swing. So this will be like the fake out up, right? Maybe take out London's high in the form of liquidity, and then we'll start dropping down into the silver bullet window 10 a.m., get a retracement, and then continue lower for some sell side liquidity. Now, conversely, if London is bullish, then we'll get a retracement down. Then we'll get a fake out down, get a movement up, retracement down, and then continue higher for buy side liquidity. Okay, so this is what it will look like for your entry. Okay, so we make that high, drop down into 10 o'clock, get a retracement. Now this is going to be your optimal entry zone. Okay, so this is your kind of your golden zone is going to be from the 50, 62, and 75. Okay, so we're going to make this your golden zone here. Okay, now anywhere in here you can be a seller on this retracement here at 50%, 62, or 75. Okay, so you put your stops, put your short here, put your stops above the high. Okay, and then target is going to be 62, the 62 level, or at least a 1 to 2. Okay, so this is going to be your trade entry. If you wanted to get even more of a better risk to reward, then you can target the 62, which is right in between the 75 and the 6 and the 50. But I like to get the lower end, at least 50% retracement, and then put my stops above the high there. Or if the stops are really high, the most I will risk on is five points here, and then shoot for a 1 to 2. Okay, so always trying to shoot for at least a 1 to 2, or a 1 to 1.5. 1 to 1 isn't bad either, because in the long run, this is a scalping strategy, so you're going to be in more trades, but overall, your risk to reward is going to be really good. So, all right, let's get into an example here. But before I do that, if you want to get in the Discord and trade with us live, it is only one-time payment, $59.99. Trade live with us Tuesday through Thursday, plus so much more value in the Discord. Or you can get in the boot camp where we do a deep dive every Monday into the deeper concepts, the ICT concepts. Or if you want everything all in once, you want the lifetime membership, the boot camp, and the trading master course is constantly being updated. Go ahead and grab that. Here is still 33% off, but tons and tons of value in the Discord here, live trading. We have people passing their prop firms getting funded in here with us. So people getting payouts. So amazing community we got there. Again, if you just want the lifetime membership for the Discord, go ahead and click the link below and get that. Or I also have one-on-one Zoom calls if you want to set up that with me. The link is also down below. Okay, so let's get back into the video. So if you see here during London, 2 a.m. here, we opened London. We were pretty bearish, drove higher, taking out some liquidity, and then ultimately we kept closing lower and lower. So as we head into the New York session, I'm going to be looking for a continuation of this move down from London. Okay. So we're going to be looking for continuation. As you see, we kind of roll over here down into the close to the equities open. So here at around 9:30, we start to get a bounce higher. Okay. So from 9:30 to 10, typically it can be a Judas swing or a fake out move. Okay. Now we also left this some relatively equal lows down here in the form of sell side liquidity. So we're gonna be looking for a continuation setup to take it back down lower here on the 1 minute time frame. Okay. So we drive higher into the 10 o'clock, close to the 10 o'clock, and we start to drive lower. Okay. So this is confirming our continuation for bearish movement. So now we're going to wait till it starts to give a pullback. Okay. So we're starting to pull back there. So we're going to want to take our fib and we're going to use the candle bodies to the candle body here. Okay. Now remember, our golden zone is from 75 and 50 here. Okay. So you can see there, we tap in. You're going to want to head short here. Stops above the high there or 5 points. And then we're going to target 62, which gives us well over a 1 to 2. And then we're also targeting this sell side. So lines up. We also have a 4-hour higher time frame down here. So we also have a 1 minute fair value gap right in there. 1 minute bearish fair value gap that we tap into. So multiple confluences in this area. So tap in one more time there, respecting that gap, and then we move away aggressively and tapping our take profit for a well over 1 to 2. Okay. All right. So here we have another example, London. We can see London was pretty bullish right here on the 5 minute. We can see we opened here around 2 a.m. and we continued higher. Okay. So as we move into New York session, be looking for price to continue higher and continue this trend up. Okay. So be waiting here. Okay. Let's head down to the 1 minute. Okay, so 9:30, we start to aggressively move away here. So we're gonna be waiting for a pullback here because we started, if you notice here, we're waiting for a bullish movement, right? So we look at these highs here in the form of a trend line. Okay. All these highs here, we start to aggressively take them away. So we're gonna be looking for Asia highs and London highs. See all these clean highs here? There's lots of liquidity here. Trend line created. We start to fake out some buyers here, take their sell stops. So we took out internal liquidity here. Sell side taken. We start to displace higher. Okay, so now we're getting a pullback. So we're going to take our fib from the candle body low to the candle body's high. Oh, there. Candle bodies right in there. Okay, and then our golden zone, 50 to 75. And let's see if we can get something. Stops below the low right here. Pretty close to 5 points. So I'll go 5 points, and then we'll target 62 or buy side, which gives us 1 to 2. Okay, so just over 1 to 2, this buy side Asia highs. Play price forward. Tapped in there, 62 level. And boom, straight through buy side liquidity. All right, guys. So that being said, don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe. Any questions you have down below. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, guys, trade safe.